Hello, fourth grade families. We just wanted to give you a quick overview about what your student will be learning in fourth grade this year. Starting with reading, we start our year off by building a reading community, and that includes things like building stamina, figuring out how to turn and talk to a partner, coming to the carpet, and other things like that. Then we will move on to text features, questioning, analyzing text structures, making inferences, determining importance, and then at the end of the year, we'll revisit the reading community and help the students make a plan for what they can read next summer. Along with all of these different units, we will also be incorporating different vocabulary to go with each of the stories that we read. Moving on to writing, your student will be working on 3 different types of writing pieces this year. They will write a narrative, they will have an opinion piece, and then they will have an informative writing piece. Along with these 3 types of writing pieces, we will also be incorporating proper grammar usage and mechanics, and we will also be working on spelling. With math, we start the year with place value and number sense. We then move on to multiplication and division, applying the 4 operations, fractions, decimals, measurement, lines and angles, classifying 2-dimensional shapes. Along with all of these units, something that you can always be practicing at home is fluency. One of the most important things about 4th grade math is that they are fluent with those their multiplication facts through 12s. It's something they use almost on a daily basis, so very important that they know those. With social studies, we start the year with geography, then First Missourians, then Explorers, Missouri Statehood, Westward Expansion, Government, and Economics. In science, we'll be talking about different scientific practices, earth systems, energy, waves, and plant and animal structures. We'll be incorporating the things down here, Project Lead the Way, and Makerspace, and Collaboration Station into these units. Your student will only be doing social studies or science at one time. We flip-flop the units, so that's probably why you've only seen social studies come home so far this school year. After we finish a social studies unit, like I said, we'll move on to science and then go back to social studies after that. Lots of opportunities for your student in 4th grade. If they would like, they can apply to be on student council, Green Team, which is our recycling team, be a part of the Mark Twain Book Club, Chrome Club, Running Club, Chess Club, and then something new this year that's run by Mrs. Kaufman called Mindful Mentors. All of the information about these clubs will be coming home in your Students Friday folder, so be looking out for that. As far as homework goes in 4th grade, always any classwork that is not completed that day is homework. Like I said earlier, it's important for your student to be working on their math fluency. We always encourage students to read for enjoyment at home at least 20 minutes per day. Be looking out for that Friday folder, and then make sure you're signing and discussing planners on a daily basis. As far as progress reports go, we still follow standards-based grading. It communicates how students are performing on a set of clearly defined learning targets, which are called standards. It's no longer an overall average of the quarter. It's meaningful feedback for students and parents, identifies strengths and needs. If you need any other information on the standards-based grading, it can be found on the Cedar Creek Elementary webpage. Just a reminder, M means that your student is meeting that standard. P means they are progressing towards that standard. E is that they are experiencing difficulty with that standard. Just a quick thing about snacks and water bottles. Please make sure you are sending a healthy snack that is utensil-free with your student if they would like to have a snack. We do have that really late lunch this year, so I think it's a great idea if you could send something with your student. Please try to check the ingredients and make sure that they are nut-free snacks. We do have some friends in our classroom with some allergies that we need to watch out for. Make sure your student is bringing just a snack for themselves. We cannot have students sharing snacks. And just make sure that you send in a water bottle that closes if they choose to bring one. Couple of miscellaneous things. We still follow the BIST model for expected behaviors. Upcoming activities, which we don't have exact information and we haven't sent anything home yet, but again, that'll be coming in the Friday folder. The students will participate in DARE this year. Picture Day will be coming up in September. The Ernie Miller field trip will be September 24th. We will go to the Kauffman Center on February 18th, and parent-teacher conferences will be October 16th through the 17th. If you'd like to be a volunteer for one of those things coming up, you can go ahead and take care of your online training to be a volunteer through the Cedar Creek webpage. And again, if you need any other info about helping out with PTA or becoming a PTA member, that can all be found at the Cedar Creek webpage. Thank you all so much for your time and for viewing our video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your child's teacher, and we will get back to you as soon as we can.